Okay, so we're going to introduce marking into our training. So we're going to talk about what marking is. So you can use a mark in different ways. You can use a clicker, you can use a verbal marker. It needs to be something nice and short, so something like yes, nice, good. Or you can use a visual marker. So if you've got a deaf dog, then a visual marker, like a thumbs up, might be really helpful for you. So the reason we use a marker is so the dog knows exactly what they're getting a reward for. Okay, so if I was to ask Marley to sit, for example, as soon as that bum touches the floor, I use a yes marker, so I would say yes, then I would reward. Okay, so it would look a bit like this. So he knows a sit, so I'm going to ask for a sit. Marley, sit. Yes. So as soon as that bottom hits the floor, I say yes, and then I reward. If I didn't use a marker and I asked for a sit, by the time I've got a reward out, he might have done a different behaviour. So he might have stood, he might have barked, he might have led down, and he wouldn't necessarily know what he's getting reinforced for. So it's really helpful for the dogs to pinpoint the behaviours you want them to repeat, basically. So each time they get reinforced for a behaviour, then that behaviour is more likely to be repeated. Okay, so we're going to introduce, going to practice our marking or introduce a marker if you've not got one at the moment with something called the button game. Okay, so the button game is I'm going to have a treat in one hand closed, I'm going to have an open hand, and the behaviour I would like is Marley to touch his nose onto my open hand. So as soon as I see that behaviour, I'm going to mark with my yes, and I'm going to reward. Okay, so let's see how we go. So I'm going to produce at the same time both hands. I'm going to wait, yes, wait for that behaviour. As soon as that nose touches, yes, I mark with that yes, and then the reward comes. Yes, nice, good boy. Yes, good boy. Yes. Yes. Good lad. Okay, so now Marley's had a practice at this already, so I'm going to see if I can strip away the treat hand and just produce that open hand to see if I can get the behaviour without the temptation of that treat on offer. So let's see how we go. Yes, good boy. Yes. Find it. Yes. Yes, nice, good boy. Good lad. Okay.